Hey y'all. So, I know y'all saw the other post, the dealing with the sudden absence of a living parent. So, we're going to tap in again today. And it's the holidays. So, guess what? A lot of us who haven't seen our parents all year. And I can laugh about it because I've been at the dinners where the uncles pop up or the daddy pop up or the cousin pop up. That's what they do. This is this time. This is a time that I want to advise you to be strong, pray about it, take your kids and introduce them. If you feel that your child is strong enough and you want to work on breaking the generational curse, take your child to a safe place and let them meet their grandparents. Or if they come to the house, don't ignore them or don't call them Uncle such and such. What are you ashamed of? That's not your life. That's the life they chose, but guess what? Thank God they still here. And let me tell you something. What you don't want to do, you don't want that person to die and leave this earth without you telling them you really love them. You're going to let your life go and you're going to go all these years not telling them nothing? And then you at the funeral, you heard I say funeral? You at the funeral tore up because you never talked to them? You never told them how you feel? Tell them how you feel. Of course, not in front of the child. So if you need to get with them without the child to have your one-on-one talk, give it a try. Now I'm going to tell you what you need to be prepared for. If they didn't want to stay around, they left for a reason. Which means they're not going to be that open to talk all the time. But this is going to be a part of your healing. So if you run into them this time and they don't want to talk, back off. Know that you made an effort. You try to communicate. And number one, you try to let them meet their grandchild. And then tell them, I love you. What I've learned is sometimes they avoid us because they think we don't love them. And they think we think they don't love us. Check this out. I always say that good things come with the outer body experience. So my example of an outer body experience is putting myself in that person's shoes and saying, how would I feel? Well, one, if I left my child with somebody, but I left my child with that person because I love them, and I got ghosts because I love them, and I wanted them to have a better life I felt without me, I know that there's a possibility that child don't understand. And I know that not all the time that person I left my child with was mature enough to tell that child he or she left you because they love you. And then we're going to take it a step further. It may not have nothing to do with maturity. That person might just feel that they're protecting you too, and they're not going to talk about it. But in the meantime, because nobody's talking about it, it's making you feel like the person just didn't like you and did not want you and just dump you off. That's not the truth. Because if that was the truth, why would you be healthy and normal walking around here? Or why did you live with that person? Or why was you left with that person? Because they obviously loved you. They felt you would be better off with whomever they left you with. So there's a stage of gratitude should come in your heart. And you should want to make amends with yourself and say, you know what? There's nothing wrong with me. I am loved. I am cared for. Now that I have my children, I want to show my children how to love. Are you ready? Because I'm going to tell you the cold-hearted truth. Some of y'all got parents out there that's homeless, and you see them every day. Some of y'all get in the car, and y'all ride by the area every day just to check on them. Some of your parents strung out, and you know where they spot at. Some of your parents not homeless, mentally ill, dealing with a few things, live in some places, and you peep on them or you check in every now and then just to make sure they are all right. Why do you think you do that? Because you know better. You know they loved you. But you know that life hit them in a way that they couldn't handle things. And thank God it didn't hit you. So are you going to break this generational curse? Are you going to let healing take place in your life? Are you going to start saying, God, wherever they are, take care of them and provide a day that we can talk and I can tell them myself I love them. And help me, God, to be a good parent, a loving parent, and a productive adult where I can love and attract love back to me. Some of y'all, everywhere y'all go, people get excited when they see y'all. Y'all grew up a hurt, victimized child. But as an adult, no matter where you go, everybody love y'all. Y'all bring a ray of light to people as soon as y'all enter the room. Because it's something about you. You're a conqueror. You're a winner. You're an overcomer. And you give yourself so little credit. Not knowing that God got something over you that won't leave you, no matter what. Now, he wants you to have the gift of peace on the inside. And he's telling you, it's okay to love your mom. It's okay to love your dad, no matter what. Because that's your bloodline. They brought you here. They made you. You deserve this. In everything you do, seek guidance first. But if this is touching you, if this video is touching you, this is for you. This is your year. This is your time. This is your time of healing. What you gonna do for 2021? You gonna mend your family? You gonna build your foundation? And sis, specifically you, sis, you don't have daddy issues. You don't have daddy issues, sis. You have love issues. You have an issue with trust. And just because you're angry and you don't trust, that don't mean abuse yourself. That don't mean tell yourself you don't deserve nothing good. You do. You just got to heal first. You got to acknowledge, number one, I'm hurt. Number two, it didn't work out like I want. Number three, it's going to be okay. Number four, I'm still here to make this change. And number five, I'm going to have everything I want because I'm laying down the line that I will accept good into my life and I deserve it. And this is normal for me to have good come to me. It's not over. This is it. Same thing for you, brother. Yeah, you might have got let down. Yeah, you might have not liked some of the things you've seen growing up. But guess what? You are grown up now. So what are you going to do? Are you going to despise everything that you see that reminds you of what you went through? Or are you going to say, you know what, this is just a part of life, things happen, and I'm good. And I'm going to make sure that I can do whatever I can to make my daughter look at life better than it was viewed before me. Because I have a responsibility to bring forth a powerful, happy, healthy young woman. And I also want to make my lady know that it happened. But it's not going to happen for our house because I'm a king. And I'm born to lead. And every generational curse will stop here. 2021. Just the beginning. Embrace it and grow with it, because this is your time. Be blessed.